Hello, this is Mo, your amateur urban gardener from Houston, Texas, USA. I haven't done a video for a while, but this is a winter garden video. Winter is my favorite for gardening, and it's a much cleaner look, a lot less bushy plants. Greens grow best in Houston in the winter. Lettuce, kale, parsley, beets, carrots. Well, at any rate, greens, anything that's green. So I have all sorts of lettuce mixes, Italian and blue curly kale, parsley, curly, and Italian flat leaf. Anyway, I love greens. I eat greens every day. And so here you can see, here's a quick pan of the garden, and you can see it's mostly low-lying plants. And also, I've decided to take out all the flowers in the back here. I had quite the flower garden back here in this square up until this year, but I have moved those plants, given some away, put a lot of them in the front yard. The front yard's going to be beauty for passerbyers, and the backyard is going to be efficient production of food for us to eat. So in the back, I've started to put more citrus plants. I have blueberry plants that have low chill hours so that they can fruit in Houston, Texas. If you're in Houston, Texas, urbanharvest.org is a great organization to look into, because I've learned a lot of stuff going to their website and going to classes that they put on. They're very inexpensive. So kale, okay, so right here there's what's called giant Caesar lettuce, which I love, and a few oak leaf and parsley. And these, I can't remember the name of this lettuce, but it came in a mix. I still need to do a little work on this bed. I plant lettuce close together because I pick from the outside leaves. In other words, I don't wait till the plant gets big and chop it down. I just come out every week and I pick all the outside leaves of all the lettuce, and I have a great salad mix and plenty to give away to friends as well. And these big, flat, leafy lettuce is great for spring rolls too, for making spring rolls. This is oak leaf lettuce and arugula in the front. My husband likes arugula. I think it smells and tastes like stinkweed. And I have African blue basil. All the other basil plants I have cut down and thrown in the compost. But the African blue is a perennial, and the bees love it. And I try to keep it growing all through the winter. When we get a freeze, I put it in the garage so that I can keep bringing it out for the bees. The bees actually are buzzing around looking for it when I don't have it out. That's two more African blues. I plant a lot of stuff in pots so that in the spring, as we get close to summer, this stuff won't grow in our climate because it's so hot, so I move it into shaded areas. So here we go. So, and also this is the spearmint. I harvested that, so it looks pretty ratty right now, but it'll all grow back nice and full. I had two blueberry bushes back there, but I took one out and just left one because I realized there wasn't enough space. I'm really trying to with plants like blueberries and things like that, I'm trying to give them plenty of space that they can grow properly. Things like kale and lettuce, it's okay if I crowd them because I'm constantly harvesting them. So you can see this is all kale, and I planted pretty close together. And here, oak leaf lettuce, which I planted close together. And this morning I'm going to come out and pick all the outside leaves. Day before yesterday I picked all the kale. That's why the kale looks so small. But you can see all these little kale plants. This is oak leaf and kale mixed in. And the oak leaf is a beautiful lettuce. And you can see the kale mixed in there. And these are teeny tiny celery plants. It'll take a while for them to grow. This next bed over, all that bushy green there, is celery plants that needs to be thinned out or moved around the garden, and red leaf lettuce. These two are kumquat trees. I've fallen in love with kumquats. I bought 4 kumquat trees this year. They're just delicious, and they're very fruitful. 3 containers of parsley with a hot pepper, and I think since the last time we did videos we put in these rain barrels. There's 2 of them. They're not as great as I thought they'd be. The spigot is not, it's very small, and so the water comes out very slowly, And I put it up on blocks, as you can see, to try to give it a little more pressure so the water would come out better. But still, they're not that functional. But it's okay. It's a little effort towards water conservation. But they're just not as efficient as I would have liked them to have been. Still have the rosemary. There's a couple more gardens over there, beds of lettuce and kale, and parsley and kale. More parsley and kale. As you can see, look, here's kale and blueberry, citrus. There's kale down below the citrus there. Lettuce, another blueberry, lettuce, kale, another citrus, blueberry, kale, marjoram, I think is those spices on either side of that path there. So anyway, you can see that, you know, it looks like there's not a lot growing there, but the kale grows in a week or so, and then I harvest it, and we have green drinks all week long. And in the way back, there's a giant blue basil in the compost pit, and then in the back corner I have a Republic of Texas orange tree, and this is a 3-in-1 apple tree right there, which seems to be doing really well. And I have garlic chive planted around the base, hopefully to protect it from aphids. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to give you a little view of what the winter garden was like, and boy, I just love winter garden. Okay, well, happy gardening. Talk to you later. Bye.